Welcome to Magic English Story, where real stories inspire your heart and help you learn English. Today's story is about a man who was once bullied, broke, and ignored. But through unstoppable effort and unshakable belief, he became one of the world's most respected wrestlers, actors, and humanitarians. We're talking about John Cena. He wasn't born a champion. He didn't have special advantages, and for most of his early life, he felt invisible. Let's begin this incredible journey. John Felix Anthony Cena Jr. was born on April 23, 1977, in West Newbury, Massachusetts, quiet, leafy town with no skyscrapers, no spotlight, and no hint that one day it would be the hometown of a global superstar. The Cena family was big. John was the second of 5 brothers. Their home was always full of noise, wrestling, and chaos. His father was a former ring announcer, and young John often heard the sounds of old wrestling matches echoing from the living room. John wasn't the biggest or the fastest. In fact, he was often bullied in school. Kids made fun of his clothes and picked fights with him. But instead of becoming bitter, John made a choice. He would become stronger. That decision changed everything. At 12, John asked for a weightlifting bench for Christmas. While others his age were playing video games, he was lifting iron in the basement. He didn't just train his muscles, he trained his mindset. After high school, he went to Springfield College to study exercise physiology. There, he played football not as a star, but as a hard-working team player who showed up early and left late. His motto was clear: earn respect, don't demand it. After graduating in 1998, he didn't chase fame. He moved to California with just $500 in his pocket, dreaming of becoming a bodybuilder. He slept in his car, showered at the gym, and worked as a limousine driver to survive. But no matter how tough it got, he didn't quit. One day, while working at a gym, someone asked him, "Have you ever thought about becoming a wrestler?" That one question lit a fire. He joined Ultimate Pro Wrestling (UPW) and quickly stood out. In 2000, he signed a contract with the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), later renamed WWE. He debuted in 2002. Walking out to challenge Kurt Angle, he lost the match, but he won something bigger: the audience's attention. At first, he played a generic tough guy character. It didn't click. Fans didn't care, but Cena didn't complain. He adapted. One Halloween, John wore a rapper outfit backstage and began freestyling for fun. The WWE writers saw potential, and the Doctor of Thugonomics was born, with backward caps, chain necklaces, and razor-sharp rhymes. Cena connected with younger fans. His insults were funny, bold, and powerful. He wasn't just a wrestler anymore, he was a performer. In 2004, he won his first WWE Championship. From that moment on, John Cena became the face of WWE. But being at the top is harder than getting there. Cena became a 16-time world champion. He sold out arenas. His never-give-up shirts filled stadiums. His catchphrases became pop culture. But behind the scenes, he faced injuries, exhaustion, and criticism. He tore muscles, broke bones, wrestled with concussions. Sometimes he was advised to take months off, but he returned in weeks. Why? Because of respect for the fans, the crew, and the industry. And yet, not everyone loved him. Some fans booed him for being too good or too clean. Others thought he was forced by WWE, but Cena never lashed out. He smiled, showed up, and kept delivering. He said, "Whether they cheer or boo, they're still watching. That's respect." Just when people thought they had seen all of Cena, he surprised them again, this time on the big screen. He starred in The Marine 2006, and later in comedies like Trainwreck, Blockers, and action hits like Fast and Furious 9 and The Suicide Squad. Many doubted him at first. "He's just a wrestler," they said. But John trained, studied, and proved them wrong. He earned roles with hard work, not shortcuts. He became one of the few athletes to truly cross over into Hollywood without abandoning his roots. What makes John Cena truly inspiring is not his muscles, belts, or movie roles, it's his heart. He holds the record for granting the most wishes through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, over 650 wishes for children with critical illnesses. He never says no. Whether flying across the country for a sick child or taking hours for photos and hugs, John always shows up. His kindness became louder than his wrestling promos. John doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, wakes up at 4 a.m. to train, reads constantly, learns languages, stays humble. He lives by a code: hustle, loyalty, respect. In an interview, he said, "Success is not just about wins. It's about consistency, discipline, and doing the right thing when no one's watching." That's why, even after stepping back from full-time wrestling, Cena's influence continues. He returns for big matches, supports young talent, and motivates millions through speeches, books, and online presence. He's more than an icon. He's a standard. John Cena's story is not about being lucky. It's about starting small, staying hungry, and never backing down. From a bullied kid in Massachusetts to a global superstar. From sleeping in a car to standing in Hollywood. From being ignored in WWE to becoming a legend. John's message is simple: never give up. Thank you for watching Magic English Story, where real stories teach real lessons and help you grow. If John Cena could do it, too can too. Keep learning, keep believing, and most of all, up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that touch your heart and teach you English.